Hello and welcome to this quick demonstration of ClinicAid's new code calculator feature. I'm Jordan Visco, and today I'm going to be walking you through it. The first thing I'd like to say about the new code calculator feature is that it currently only works in Alberta for surgical and anesthesiology codes. And it basically will calculate the number of codes to bill as well as compare against other modifiers or other codes to see which one would be the most lucrative one to bill for. And I did want to note that for our customers in British Columbia and Ontario, we are looking at building similar code calculators in your provinces, but we would like to receive some feedback from you on which calculators would be the most useful. So please, if you have a code calculator you would like to see that is similar to the ones that I'm showing for Alberta, please email us at support@clinicaid.ca with the details, and we'll take a look into that and see if it's something we can do. Okay, so let's get into it here. We'll start off with a 59.0A, which is an appendectomy in Alberta. So I'm going to just skip the patient information box and provider information. We'll just head right over to the code boxes. So 59.0A. And then I'm going to hit the tab key on my keyboard because I like to use my keyboard mostly. And that's going to move me into the calls box here. And you can see this new service calculator shows up down below. And I can actually use my keyboard here and I can just use the down arrow and it will put me right in the start time box. Now, it gives you the option of start time, end time, and that'll actually just calculate the number of minutes here. If you know the number of minutes that you did the procedure for, you can just enter the number of minutes right here. Or if you're not sure the exact number of minutes, you can enter a start and end time and it'll just calculate a number of minutes for you now. Our little time boxes here are quite neat. You can follow the formatting here and you can put number colon number AM or PM, just like it shows here in gray, and it'll actually enter that start time for you. But you can also enter any number of hours from a 24-hour clock and it'll just it'll reformat it for you. So I'll show you how that works. So let's say we were to start at 7 in the morning. I can just even enter 7 and it knows that that means 7 in the morning. You can see there it entered 7 o'clock a.m. Now if my end time was 9:15, I can go 9:15 and when I tab over to the next box, it's going to reformat that, or I can go 9:15 a.m. and it'll just keep that formatting there. And it knows that that is 135 minutes. If I realized I made a mistake and wanted to modify one of these, I can just do it with my cursor here just by editing these boxes, or I can use this little clock icon and I can click on it and I can go up or down and say, oh, no, it was actually 7:15, or oh, it was actually 6:45 if I wanted to, and you can see the number of minutes changes as I do that. So once you have the number of minutes there, then that's an important piece of information for figuring out your number of calls for this code. So then I'm going to go and choose my role modifier, and right now I'm just going to say surgical assistant, and it enters the number of calls based on the role modifier for this code, and then also enters the fee modifier up here in the fee modifier box. And that's pretty much it. You enter your diagnostic code. I don't know which one would be pertinent, and then you just add the line item. So there you go. That's one example. I'm going to delete that now, and we'll try another one. This time we're going to do a biopsy, so I'm going to use 62.12a and tab on over to the calls box again, and then I'm going to hit the down key, and I'm going to again say that let's say this one started at 5 at night, so 1700 to I'm going to go 1900. So 120 minutes, and I'm going to change my role modifier this time. It's remembering here what my previous role modifier was, but I'm just going to now choose anesthetist and say that I was an anesthetist for this service. And it's giving me a value here based on this particular modifier, and this particular modifier only uses one call. But it's letting me know that based on my input here, they're calculating that we should be using a time-based code rather than the procedure-based code for this particular service. So I'm going to now choose ANEST, and you can see that my fee modifier changes and the number of calls changes to 24, and now my value is way larger at $437. So you can see there how we're providing a bit of decision support in the calculator here for this anesthesiology time-based code. You can actually change and set a default role modifier for your practitioners in the preferences provider section, so keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, as usual, please feel free to click the Get Help button on the left-hand side of your screen on your ClinicAid account, or just go to clinicaid.ca, click on the Contact Us link, and contact us by email, by phone, or by mail. Thanks a lot. Hope to hear from you.